Checkpoints can be found within the interactive panel in the Learning Pathway Editor. They're designed as practice exercises to help students identify their strengths and weaknesses and target areas that need work. Within each checkpoint, there's a range of question templates available. Using one or more of these templates allows you to create a sequence of questions to provide immediate feedback on learner knowledge at specific points along a learning pathway. Templates include multiple choice, drag and drop, choose the correct sequence, and true and false question types. To create a checkpoint, select the checkpoint template from the interactive panel and drag it to the learning pathway. If you are using a smaller screen, select the New Tile button and then select Checkpoint from the Type menu. Give your new checkpoint a title. This will appear above your questions. Click the check mark to save. Click the Edit button. Next, select the Add New Question button to start building your checkpoint. In the next screen, select from the available question types at the top of the screen. As you can see, each of the question types are slightly different and require different types of input to make each template work. One thing all templates have in common is the question field. Use this area to enter your question text or to provide further instructions on how each question should be completed. In this example, we are looking at the Drag Multiple question type. Using this template type, you can prompt a learner to select either one or many correct or incorrect answers to your questions. After entering your question, simply begin adding possible answers using the Add New Item button. For any correct or incorrect answers, depending on the way your question is written, select the checkbox in each row. When you are done, select the check mark to save your work. You can preview your checkpoint at any time using the Preview button top right. As you can see in this example, the available answers for each question are displayed in a random order. Shuffling the answers on each attempt ensures that learners can't simply memorize the pattern of each checkpoint question. You can add as many questions as you like within each checkpoint, allowing you to build a collection of Q&A content in different formats. Using a range of question types will also help to ensure that your learners are paying attention, and will also appeal to different types of learning styles. We'd suggest using 3 to 4 different question types within each checkpoint. The true and false and multiple true and false question types are very similar to the Drag Multiple template. You simply enter your question text and the available options and then indicate if the responses are either true or false. A single true or false statement can be included in the first question type, while the multiple true and false templates can be used to test number of related or similar statements. The multiple choice question type is created in the same way, but with the option of adding an image as part of your question using the Upload Image button. The Alt Text or Alternative Text field provides a text option for an image to users who for some reason cannot view the image. This is especially important for some users who use screen readers. Note that any images added will appear to the right of your question and answers. The multiple choice template also allows you to include multiple correct answers to your question. Your learners will only have to select one of the correct answers to complete the question. A second multiple choice template, the multiple image choice template, can also be used to create image-based multiple choice questions. After entering a question, you can upload 2 or more images using the Upload Image buttons. This template works best with smaller images and can be used effectively to challenge learners to identify correct signs and symbols, faces, or similar. The Match Corresponding question type is a little bit different again. After adding your question text or instructions to the learner, you will need to add pairs of matching text, for example, related concepts, definitions, or ideas. Depending on the way you construct your question, you could also add conflicting or contrasting strings of text that need to be paired. The Input Text question type allows you to construct a single question where a written answer needs to be provided. Note, however, that this template is not designed to capture open-ended text input, and that any answers entered by your learners will need to be entered exactly as it appears for it to be considered correct. The Match Sequence question type allows you to enter several text strings or phrases that need to be ordered by your learners. This template can be used effectively to test any knowledge where there's a definite process, stages to identify, or steps to follow. Make sure you enter your sequence correctly using the Question Editor tool, and remember that you can reorder your strings using the handy drag and drop handles on the left of each row. Lastly, we have the drop-down template. Before we look at the editor for this question type, take a look at this quick example. As you can see here, the learner is required to read the text and then select an answer from the drop-down menu to make each sentence correct. To make your own drop-down question, firstly enter your question or instructions and then select the Add Question Text option. Enter the first part of your sentence. Next, select Add Drop-Down Options and then enter your drop-down options. Select Add Drop-Down option on the right and then enter text options within each field. Indicate any correct options using the checkboxes in each row. Using the Add Question Text option, you can complete your sentence. If the statement is closed by the question drop-down and you wish to add additional sentences to the same template, use the Enter key to create a line break between each sentence, and then continue adding additional text to appear before the next drop-down selection box. To save your work, select the check mark. When you have finished adding questions to your checkpoint, publish your new content using the Publish button from the Learning Pathway view. Your checkpoint will now be live in your course.